Exclusively on datsenough.com. Exclusively on datsenough.com.
Hey, it's Big Spanish DJ Enough. Welcome back. Like we went somewhere. We just got here. Teyana Taylor, man, is in the building. It got me feeling sexy. Got me feeling right. You know what I mean? We heard a couple of joints of the new project. What's it called? 7?
Yes, 7.
Why 7? What's that?
The number of completion. It means a lot of different things, but that's what stands out to me the most because, you know, I feel like it's been 7 years, 7 long years, you know, and I finally get to give a complete body of work, a full body of work. So I named it 7.
Damn, it's been that long, huh?
Yes.
You are, I was just saying it earlier, she is a full-blown woman. And the only reason I say that because I met you when you were 16 years old.
Yeah, I was a baby.
And now, look at you, full-grown woman, new project, sexy, acting.
Thank you.
Famous boyfriend.
You're so silly.
How does that feel? It has to feel amazing, doesn't it?
It does. And that's why the number 7 means so much to me because everything is complete. Like I'm happy. I have a peace of mind. I have music. You know, like I feel complete.
So now what? The album drops. You feel complete. Number 7. The body of work is out. You're on a promo run.
Yes.
And you're waiting for what now?
I think I got what I was waiting for. I was waiting to be able to release this full body of work. You know, I feel like I've been very, very patient. And I'm just very excited. Right now, it's number 1 on R&B and soul charts.
There we go.
And it's number 4 worldwide.
That's what's up.
All genres.
So you feeling good now?
Yeah, I am because I went from this 16-year-old swaggy chick that everybody thought was a rapper to, you know, being on an R&B and soul
I sure
chart.
did think you was a rapper.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's your inspiration like? Like who you mess with? Like who you listen to?
Yeah, my friends get mad at me because I don't listen to anything new, but I'm more of
That's
a
fine.
Tina
Ain't nothing wrong with
Marie,
that.
Anita Baker, Total, Mint Condition, Darnell Jones, the whole Bad Boy back then. You know, they had
era?
that whole just 90s.
112,
Yes,
Faith Evans.
yes, SWV, Escape,
All that.
all that.
That's to me. That's some of the most incredible R&B, hip hop ever.
Yeah, but I mean that's what inspired the album. You know, you have Janet, you have Aaliyah. I feel like I haven't heard a sexy album since Janet.
Right.
You know, I feel like everything is so in the now, and we don't have just sexy albums.
Do your friends think you're like too grown and sexy at times? I mean, because you're an adult, but you're still a young adult.
Yeah, but they say I'm an old soul because all I listen to is what I listen to, and I'm like kind of out of the loop. Like I know people,
right?
But I couldn't sit here and name albums and you know what I'm saying, like different things like that. I'm more of a, you know, I got my throwback playlist.
That's good.
So it's like when I go into the studio and I sing, everything is just authentic because that's all I know. So my melodies or how I come at it, how I approach the record is just vintage.
How does somebody place you? I hate this question. I hate it, but how does somebody place you? You're singing good old traditional R&B. I don't want to put you on stage with a bunch of old R&B acts from the 90s.
Right.
You're 2014.
Right, but that's what make it dope because I got that new in me. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I'm going to give you that vintage without making you feel like, oh my God, why? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm still giving you that that little splash of me.
That's good.
And that's how I'm creating my own sound.
That's good.
So it's like that R&B that's needed, that 90s R&B, but with my twist to it.
Artists like you are important because there's a lot of young people out there right now who love this kind of music, who embrace it, who believe in it, who even love the classics. You know, like this, a couple of parties we do here in the city. I do DL on Thursdays. It's a predominantly, you know, 80s, 90s kind of party. But when I look in the crowd, I'm like, she's 25, she's 24.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're all young. So it's not 45 and 50-year-old people partying to the music all the time. So it's nice to see young heads.
Right.
You know,
I just wanted to make timeless music. I listen to a lot of records, like being in the car and having the radio on, and it's kind of like, you know, 20 years down the line, like, do we have any more wedding songs? Do we have any more of this? Do we have any more of that? Like, 20 years from now, what will the generation be?
Right.
I feel like I need to fill that void for sexy music, you know? Like, I feel like we should let the rappers be the rappers. You know what I'm saying? And let the singers be the singers. And you know,
that's what's up. So you got Fab on the album.
Yes.
So you got Chris on the album. What was the deal with those two artists? Why those two guys?
Fab, because of course, you know, with the way my project is, like, you know, he's always looked out.
Right.
We have a couple of records together. You know, I was on his soul tape and he was on my mixtape. So it's kind of like it's a given. You know,
like
it's a given.
Like,
yeah, it's kind of like, Fab, I need you for this. And it's like when we vibe out, he gave me like that little Mo Fab. You know, like he gave me that old school Fab. And that's why I deal with him. But, you know, because I didn't want to curse. That's why I'm going to say.
That's cool. You could curse.
Oh, that's why I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's good. They always say I got a potty mouth. They call me Popeye. They was like, her mouth is crazy.
Popeye? Okay.
Yes. Nah, but yeah, like that's why I fuck with him crazy, because he just, once he vibe out, he gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? But I've heard him on different stuff where he'll give a dope verse, like his verses be crazy. But I feel like on his record we got together, he really took it somewhere else.
Nice.
Like he really dived into his vintage self.
Like
and I
that.
think that comes from feeling like a record is vintage, or that's the vibe you get.
I agree. What about Chris? What was that? What's that like?
That was another given. It was like, okay, it's only right, especially because we both dance and we're both super cool. And I was like, well, I need to find a record because I don't have any up tempos. So I'm like, I need to find a record that would be dope for him, that we can still do dope choreography to. And Do Not Disturb was on. I was like, yeah, that's the one I need him on.
Y'all gonna do a video?
He killed
together?
it. Absolutely.
You working on it yet?
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
That should be interesting because
yeah.
I love the dancing. I love that you guys can get busy like that.
Right. That's why I can't wait for that.
That's the artist part I love. When you can sing and dance, that to me is there's a lot of people who cannot do that. Who cannot do both those things. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, T. So what are we doing, man? You got the album out. What's up with the acting?
Man, I got
we love you in the movies. We love you in the movies.
Thank you. I mean, I kind of been like so focused on the album because I feel like throughout the 7 years I've been so focused on everything else, trying to occupy my mind.
Right.
You know, so I could be patient. Like occupying my mind was a way of me being patient, without getting upset or getting in my feelings or whatever. So I feel like I got into that. So now that the album is finally happening, all my focus has been on that, you know. But I have my clothing line, and you know,
what's that called?
Unbothered.
Bothered?
Unbothered.
Unbothered.
Yeah. And we do like jerseys and, you know, leather jackets, different things like that. It's been doing really good. Yeah. And I mean, once this promo run is up, I need to get back on my auditions. I got about 3 scripts at home that I still have to read through, but I've been doing promo, so I haven't gotten a chance to read through it yet.
Anything you can leak out yet? Anything you can leak out?
I got another sneaker coming.
Yeah?
Yeah. You got to stay tuned for that one.
Okay. You not going to tell us the brand?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But it's coming.
Just know, you know, I push product. I move product.
I know you do.
So it's a couple of offers on the table, you know. So like I said, you know, one door closed, the next one open.
That's what's up. Is there anything you want to say to the people who are just checking us out right now?
Yes, if you haven't downloaded 7, download it now. And you won't be disappointed. You'll be really, really proud. So yeah.
That's what's up. You heard it. Teyana Taylor, Big Spanish DJ Enough. Go get that album, download it, buy it.
Yes.
Stream it.
And thank you for everyone that bought it. Thank you for everyone that made it #1 and #5 worldwide. I appreciate it.
That's it. Come on. Harlem, Brooklyn.
Hey.
We love y'all. That'senough.com. Hot 97.
Exclusively on thatsenough.com. Exclusively on thatsenough.com.